Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome yourself to the 30th episode of the Blind Counter podcast. I am your host with the most offset, aka Big Bob, and I'm joined here today with my co-host and executive producer himself, Mr. AKIIRA AMANE. How you doing today, Mr. AMANE?
Good, bro. Been a day, been a Monday, but it's gonna be great on Thursday, bro. I'm so ready for some LAN Call of Duty. It's scarce, and it shouldn't be. How about you, bro?
Dude, I am also ready. Land is finally back. We got Major 3 underway here starting Thursday. And then, it's gonna be an actually a really good weekend because your boy is gonna be visiting Mr. Amane and company this weekend. So maybe some cool things in the works there. Not gonna spoil anything, but we may or may not be doing something together. So
Oh yeah.
I'm excited, man. Also, a little underneath the weather this episode here, so I apologize if I sound a little froggy or nasally. But yeah, I got all of a sudden just woke up with a cold. I don't know what's going on, but
Buddy hurting.
yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurting. Um, but other than that, man, I mean, my weekend was good. Just Mother's Day weekend. Spending it with the fam,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
moms. But I'm ready to get back into the swing of things here, and I'm ready to watch some Call of Duty. We got an early week this
Bruh.
week here, and I'm excited.
Yeah, cutting it short on like starting Thursday. I can't wait. I got one question though, bro.
Let's hear it.
Did mom cook anything?
Yeah, she made some chicken. Some
You lucky
what's
motherfucker,
the
bro.
what's the did the cough medicine that I'm underneath right now? It's got me a little loopy. The fajita chicken, chicken fajitas. There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
I know. Yep. Damn, lucky ass
Yeah, shit's
man.
busting. I'm actually gonna eat some of that after this podcast. I'm hungry. But
I don't blame you.
but to go ahead and just jump right into it, man. We got the matches from this past weekend here. The last weekend here, we had the Major 3 qualifier week 5 wrap up this weekend here, and let's see here. We'll just jump right into Friday, which was May 10th, which was the first episode. Was the Boston Breach versus the Toronto Ultra. And this was a
Yeah.
door dash challenge once again for the Toronto Ultra 3-0 against Boston Breach. They played the hard point on Karachi, the search and destroy on 6 star, and the control on Invasion. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I forgot what I predicted, but I thought they'd at least get a map, I think. But like, yeah, this is. I mean, it was Boston actually was. You're like, oh shit, they might do something on the search, but nope. And then the control, like they were already warmed up at that point. And I kind of was gonna say the same about Optic in a later series, but like once they get to map 3, like some teams just like they're warmed up, their guns are firing, like they just got tugged.
Yeah, they did. Dude, Boston Breach is the bad news bears. And they literally couldn't do anything this series here. I mean, this was a crucial one for them, especially going into the split being defeated and haven't won a single match. This is one that they definitely wanted to at least win a couple maps on, at least. Definitely a hard series, to say the least, because it is Toronto Ultra, a top 4 team, versus the actual bottom team. But yeah, just absolute devastation here. We got Snoopy, the only one positive on Boston Breach with a 1.02. And then we got Pentagram with a little bit of a stinker. Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious. This dude's got a .60 with a negative 19 spread, 7k damage. And then on the opposite side here, everyone's positive except for Insight. For some reason, he had a .77 this series here. But regardless, it was not Envoy this time. He dropped a 1.36. Thank the God, because
Yeah,
that
I
is
wonder. I mean, yeah,
crazy.
look at the math though, bro. Like I think, I forgot what episode, but it was like there's only so many kills to go around. Like kill them, timing of spawns, everything. Like it only can add up so much. Like maybe just on one player on Ultra is gonna have that deficit like that, but everyone else is fucking almost damn near 1.3 plus across the board. Like, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely interesting to say the least. Though I mean, damn.
I'm glad
Um,
Envoy played well.
yeah, Envoy picked it up this season or this series here. Scrap also doing his thing, 11K damage. Um,
Yo.
but that's gonna wrap it up there for the first series of the night on Friday. And then getting into the last and second match here, we had the Los Angeles Thieves versus the Seattle Surge, and this was a 3-1 victory for LAT. The first map actually went to the Seattle Surge, which was the hard point on Vista, and then LAT sweeping them out on the Search and Destroy on Karachi, the Control on Karachi, and the hard point on Rio. Anything that you want to speak about on a series here?
I mean, honestly, after that first one, I was like, oh shit, like feeling bad for Nade, but they, I think, despite going, it was only like, -4, -1. Like, I feel like now that they're cementing their team at LAT, like they can actually work and learn with each other. And Ghosty being on there, I feel like he's definitely like the one, as well as I think Kremp as well. Like, I think I heard like directing traffic like for these guys. I might be definitely Ghosty though, but like I feel like it's gonna be even better on land. So I'm actually thinking LA is gonna like look really good this weekend. But Surge, they're another wild card because they can obviously play. I mean, first map was, you know, you play that 5 times, 10 times, it might look different, but they're interesting and could do some dark horse things. But yeah, LA look good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a surprising turnaround from LAT because they were definitely like the bottom team there at the beginning of the year. Then some roster changes, moves here and there, and actually a surprising turnout this split here, 5-2 for the split. They qualified in the winners bracket, I believe. So definitely a great start here for the LA Thieves to turn it around. And Kremp's definitely been um, keeping up and turning heads for sure. And then also Seattle Surge for some reason here. Abuza 1.20 with a plus 13 spread, and then Breezy 0.72. Hook 0.99 and 04 1.01. So definitely an interesting KD split here. Rezi not having a good series, and then Kremp being your KD, not even the KD leader, but the KD leader on the LAT with a 1.4, 1.14.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
well,
mean,
cool.
damn, anti John Wick that series for sure.
Yeah, dude. John Wick not had to stick. Oh my god.
Forgot the stick.
Forgot to stick. John Wick forgot to stick at home. Well, that's gonna wrap it up there for that Friday night, and then we're gonna go into the first series, which was on Saturday night, which was the Boston Breach versus the Las Vegas Legion, and this was a grueler. This was actually a 3-2 battle to the victor of Las Vegas Legion here. Vegas taking home the first map on Hardpoint on Rio, then Boston Breach taking home the Search and Destroy on Rio and the Control on Karachi, then Vegas taking home the fourth map, which was Hardpoint on Subbase, and then the Search and Destroy on 6-star in a 6-4 fashion. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I mean, Boston and their search woes. Like, I'm actually impressed. I mean, Vegas is pretty decent at search. I would think or like to think, and for them to, I mean, they still, still lost, but at least they had like okay 3-0 in control, pretty good blowout in search, which they usually never fucking win. So it's kind of similar to the other LAT and Surge, just kind of how you don't really know, and it'll definitely be cemented more after the major. But yeah, Las Vegas came out towards the end. Subbase is such a weird map, dude. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that is the coin flip. You're literally like, all right, fuck it, or you just have to because of vetoes or whatever it may be. But I guess not. But yeah, in the search, pretty close. I mean, 2 rounds they could have done it again and won. Like Boston really should have won. So, and
Yeah.
despite their KDs, I mean, I know they're mainly red, but something was working at least against Las Vegas.
Yeah, and then this series here too, this was the first Search and Destroy that Boston Breach won in like 13 games. Like literally
Yeah.
13 loss streak in the CDL search map pool, and they finally got a dub 6-1 on the Rio, but they couldn't close it out on 6-star. Imagine that. Couldn't close out the Neslo, and Las Vegas clapping back. Boston Breach, everyone's negative except for Beans with a 1.15, Pentagram with a 0.8, Risa 0.76, and Snoopy 0.84. And then everyone on the side of Las Vegas Legion is positive except for Johnny with his debut with the 0.93, Nero 1.17, Geo 1.15, and Attach with a 1.26. Um, definitely some good heads here. This was a good series to watch for sure. I don't know if I like the Johnny pickup. I know Purge was definitely one that was the worst on their team, but they just aren't able to find a person to really pick up the pace where Purge was. So I don't know.
He's just like loving it but hating at the same time. Purge, like he's just like, "Oh, man, like we could have, been doing something at least maybe by now, because I know he was shit in the bed for a long time, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't play any better personally, but he seemed like he was still doing a lot for the team, and the more time went by, it seemed like it was getting better and better. But I mean, they made a decision for a reason. Attaches a OG in there, so I'm sure he's been through a similar situation in the past, and he thought he knew this or that, but it's interesting how it can differ from player to player.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's gonna wrap it up here for the Vegas and Boston Breach matchup. Then we're gonna go into the second series here, which was the highly anticipated Carolina Royal Ravens versus
Hey,
the
Spongy,
Minnesota.
shouts out. Oh, Gotti.
Nah, 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 nah,
That
nah. No, we ain't doing this.
Oh,
We
it looks
ain't
like
doing
they're.
this,
Oh,
bro.
it looked loaded. Try again. Try again.
Bro, what?
Ah, we'll just do it from there. Fuck it.
Stop playing, bro.
That's
Stop
crazy.
playing.
That's criminal. Try to click the comments. See if that
There's
little comment button.
absolutely no fucking way. No way.
Click that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See if it. Ah, shit on.
Hold on, bro. We
Hey,
gotta
we
we gotta
love
do
you.
an we gotta do an audible. We gotta do an
We
audible.
love you.
We gotta do an audible.
We love you, Breaking Point, but like, bruh.
Bruh. Like, bruh, what you doing, bruh?
Oh my god. Why are you scrolling? What you trying?
Trying to find the damn dude, this is gonna piss me off. Dude, this is gonna piss me off.
Oh shit.
There's no way I have to manually do this, bro. There's no way I have to manually do this, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I
Alright.
mean,
Woo.
if it gets too crazy, yeah, there we
Here we
go.
go. Boom.
Beautiful.
All right, so we're back on it. So this was the Carolina Royal Ravens versus the Minnesota Rocker on Saturday night. The Carolina Royal Ravens clapped that ass in a 3-1 fashion, taking home the first map on a hardpoint Vista, and Minnesota said, I don't think so, on the second map, which was the Search and Destroy on Rio. Then Carolina giving them the bully beatdown on the Control in Karachi, and then closing it out on the hardpoint in 6-star. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
Shout out Spongy. We both. I know you probably did too. Wanted Carolina to win this one. I'm wearing Rocker shirt, but fuck them boys.
Yeah, man,
That
I'm
shit. That shit was.
definitely.
It was a good series, bro. It was fun to watch. Like this was actually like. I don't know why. It was just this one had vibes watching it. You knew there was some. They were fucking battling. They had to.
Mhm. Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm just a huge Carolina fan with Clayster, Gwen, TJ. I don't know about Felony. I know Clayster and Felony are boys and stuff like that. But damn, dude,
They need Illy in here. I ain't gonna lie.
no, for real, dude. Because I mean, look at the stat line. I mean, everyone on the side of Carolina positive except for Felony. He's got a .86 with a -10 spread, and then everyone on Minnesota Rocker. I mean, everyone's it's either negative or positive. Accuracy and Standy both negative, and Gunless and Lens both positive. Definitely cool to see Gunless, holding his ground and whatnot, but
Yeah.
Standy's still struggling. I don't know what's going on with him. Usually he's a pretty good player, good stub, but I guess this map or this game is just isn't his forte.
Yeah. I don't know. Something's up for real. Cause like, I mean, even last year he had his moments, but like, it's too inconsistent. And at this level, you would assume that that'd be one of the fundamental things you would want to work on. Is just like, hey, like, let me. I mean, Scump went how many like how many games over a 1? Like take notes for real. Just like slow down, think about it. And okay, say that they do that. Like they say they heard me for some fucking reason and was like, "Yeah, let me try that." The spawns would still fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, and the spawns really need to be fixed, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Like, some of the spawns you just cannot predict. It's like so interesting.
I mean, like side note, like when we were playing Destiny, I was saying like I can actually read the map. Like when I'm playing, like sometimes I'm just like, dude, I am in the blender.
Blundulation. Oh my goodness. Well, that's gonna wrap it up there for the Carolina game. And then going into the last series here, which was the Atlanta FaZe versus the Seattle Surge. This was also a 3-1 victory for the Atlanta FaZe. They took home the first map, which was the hardpoint on Karachi, and the Seattle Surge taking home the second map, which was the Search and Destroy on Invasion. And Atlanta FaZe taking home the third map, Control on Invasion, and the hardpoint on 6-star. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
Bruh. I'm actually surprised at the search. Like, I wonder if this was one of those times where maybe just having 04 come being in there new kinda, or is it just one of those things where they were just like literally like, screw it, we're just gonna run at them. It's phase, like we got to try and do something, and it actually happened. Because I mean they were up, FaZe got 4 on them, but it was that was definitely a good one to watch. It was fun, and pretty much the rest is what you'd expect. I mean, I'm an
Dude,
optic homie, but FaZe probably. I think they're gonna win this major.
look at the KD for Stellium.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
A 1.66 plus 37 spread. That
Like
boy was shooting.
they were just catching them boys, and yeah, like it's
The blend, bro, and the
the
blend.
history of Abezy and Simp, and definitely Selly and playing around them boys, but like Abezy and Simp literally are basically conjoined at the brain when it comes to playing this Call of Duty together. It's so hard to, outflank out, anything. So it is what it is. Bless
Oh, appreciate it. I'm hurting.
you. Cell owns your favorite org.
Yeah, for real. Well, that's gonna wrap it up here for the Saturday night matchup, and then going into the Sunday morning, we have the Los Angeles Guerrillas versus the Miami Heretics. And this was a 3-0 DoorDash challenge for the Miami Heretics. They took home the first map, which was the Hardpoint on 6-star, the second map, Search and Destroy on High Rise, and the third map, Control on Karachi. Anything you want to speak about in this series here?
I feel like I predicted LAG to win this one, so it was pretty interesting. But I mean, it's online and something, they were clicking. I thought they were gonna do at least something in the search or even the hard point to start it off, but no, they got shit on.
Oh
LAG.
my god, dude.
Like even the damage isn't that
Oh my
crazy,
god,
bro.
look at Diamond Con, dude. A .52.
Holy
He only had
shit.
27 kills in 3 maps. He went 27 and 52 for the overall.
This dude's playing like me, bro.
He went double neg, bro. Double
Okay,
neg,
maybe
negative
not.
25. Oh my goodness, dude. Diamond Con. Are we
Nah,
lagging? Are we lagging, bro?
nah. I know what it was.
What was it?
He door dashed, but jinxed himself and got door dashed, and then he was able to eat his Chipotle, and it fucked up his stomach, and this is what happened.
But you know what's really weird, dude? He's got 7,500 damage, but literally 27 kills.
Like he was peppering, but he could not get his teammates to like
No,
clean it up or anything.
there's no way, dude. What? And then everyone on the side of Miami is super duper positive. We got Methodz with the 1.4. We got Real with a
Death.
1.47. Vickle 1.39. Lucky 1.11. No, yeah, that was just a super slam fest on the boys over there in purple. So, not much to really speak about on that series there, but just an absolute blender here. Let's see what Lucky's got to say.
I want to ask you, how is Real feeling about playing on LAN for the first time? How excited are you guys to watch him?
He's super excited. I mean, we are all excited, but him personally, like, his ceiling is so high that he's so excited to play next week. And yeah, overall, I think he's a great like add to the team because he puts a lot of pressure. He knows what to do. He knows when to stay alive. So we're very happy with him.
I don't know.
The boy struggling after.
Yeah, that dude was
fucking
hurting,
Spanish
bro.
for 3 games.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
gonna
scroll down to the quote on it. What was it? His ceiling is so high, he is so excited to play. Oh, okay. I thought they were trolling his ass.
And then the next matchup we had the Toronto
Yo.
Ultra versus
Fire.
the New York Subliners, and
drama?
this had some
Little
drama
drama.
on it for sure. But this was a 3-1 victory for the boys in purple over there in Toronto. They took home the first map on the Hardpoint Vista. New York took home the second map, which was the Search and Destroy Invasion. Toronto taking home the Control Invasion and wrapping things up on the Hardpoint in Karachi. Anything that you want to speak about in this series here?
I mean, despite the lag everyone was experiencing, or some people may or may not have, had lag. Pretty good games. I mean, like the hard point was close. The search was fun. I like watching, even on Invasion, it was cool. Vista's like, I like Vista, bro.
Yeah?
I like watching Vista.
Yeah, it's not a bad watch.
Watching Vista is actually like really fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of things on this series here that was very mixy. New
Yeah.
York, I mean, came out strong, but just bottled it at the end. I mean,
We
they
were
really,
texting like, what the fuck?
yeah. I mean, the map one. Let's see if I can get some clips here of the map one. But dude, they just bottled the hell out of map one. I mean, look at this. Ultra was down 49 to 171. And they came back
That is
and
crazy.
won it 250 to 244.
Look at Scrap on the side.
Dude, they actually bottled it, bro. Bottled it. Let's go into like a little live and listen in on the last hill.
The flood in through mid is still looking good for Toronto. They've got a really good read on this. So again, here we go. Toronto in a good position. New York trying to get around the back.
And this is the route. This is the route that's going to make or break the subliners right here. And at least Hydra finds the timing on to Insight. Scrap with the double through the hill. Still keeps the opportunity alive for Ultra. They get all 4 dead in the feed. They are potentially going to steal map 1 right now.
New York has to hit this thoroughly from the front. Trying to play over the middle of the map as well. But last 8 seconds is coming through. Kleenex over the middle of the map. Oh! Works out. Kismet gets at least a 1
Clutch.
trade, but
Kleenex,
man. One more hit coming out of
Yeah.
7. It's Kleenex doing
He's
his
still
thing.
tagging on him.
Wipes up the floor in the front
Look
side
at them.
The flood in through mid.
Yeah, that
is
was an
looking good for Toronto.
insane
They've got a
clip,
really
dude. Insane
Yeah,
clip.
dude. You ain't gonna see that the rest of the year, probably.
No, not at all. But let's
dude.
see here. Yeah, and then also right here in the control, they literally bottled another control win. Right here, they were 4 down. There was 3 seconds left. All New York had to do was to hold, and they just all 4 went down dead and
And
lost
they
the round.
stacked that hoe, bro.
Look. 7 seconds left. Insight gets crazy
Troll.
kills. Next thing you know, boom.
Troll, dude.
It, game GG.
Trophy
Four
system
stack
he
is
was
in.
like, Skies was dead anyways, too.
Yeah,
like-
dude. He's,
Toronto looking clear here at A, unless maybe some desperate nades land and popcorn him out of the zone. Hydra tries to step up. Kismet by himself could only get 2, and Toronto take the round 5 offensive win. Try to tell me you don't love control after that.
Shit on fucking dog shit. You're so fucking dog shit. That's hilarious.
this is crazy. And then we had some beef drama start up where the game ended 75-120, and then Toronto's mad.
Focus on the front end, and unfortunately, the game is going to end. All right.
That is
Look
the
at
worst
Insight. They had
possible situation
fucking-
if you're a Toronto fan, considering that you had 2 cruise missiles,
Two-
and I think in a lot of ways should have had a 3rd.
Tell his teammates to all focus on the front end.
Interesting. And it was like a
Soon.
huge delay, man. And then here's after the win, let's go into a live listen-in for Scrappy Dappy Doo.
You are dropping some numbers along the way. Do you have extra energy when you face off against New York Subliners? If so, why is that?
No, it's not even New York. It's just the fact that we're just bringing up excuses. We're switching servers. Like, brother, it ain't the server, bro. You're getting fucking slammed. Like, it ain't the server.
Fine.
You know, they
Is
were
it-
beating us in gunfights. They said they were lagging, but every lag they were getting, we were getting, not complaining. So, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, we'll see them at the 8th seed.
Toronto, New York, pretty close to each
We'll
other,
see
right?
him at the 8th seed. Yeah, we'll see you fucking later.
Oh shit.
That's going to wrap it up there for the Toronto Ultra. Then the last matchup was the highly anticipated Optic
Yes,
Texas
sir.
versus the Los Angeles Thieves. And this was a 3-1 victory for the boys in green over there in Optic. They took home the first map, which was Hardpoint on Subbase in LA, taking home the Search and Destroy on Rio. Then Optic Texas taking home the Control and Invasion and wrapping things up on the Vista Hardpoint. Anything that you want to speak about in this series here?
Bro, Pred set the pace on that first map, bro. Like, he went nuts on Subbase and set the tone. Like, that's Search and Destroy, though. I remember we were about to, like,
Yeah. No, this
completely.
was
We got 4, and then it went 5-4, 6-4, so whatever. But the control was a little close, but I know that, I think it was Pred that guaranteed, like, a nice play for defense. And, I mean, that hard point, that 100-point club, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, that's one way to round out a series here. So the fourth map, Optic Texas 100-point clubbed the LAT. This was only done. This is the second time anybody has ever 100-point clubbed this year. So LAT getting that Optic hammer of justice with the 86 to 254. Everyone on the side of Optic Texas positive. KD leader being Pred with a 1.28 plus 21 spread, and then everyone on the side of LAT negative. Yeah, just a simple get it done game for Optic Texas. Nothing too crazy to speculate on, but yeah, definitely a run for their money for sure. Except for that last fourth map, but yeah, LA looking good this year, and Optic Texas looking even better.
Yeah. The LA is really, really looking good. Like, Ghosty's probably going to be a mainstay in the league for a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And then moving on here, we have the standings for the current CDL standings here for champs, the whole entire season here. So we have at first place Atlanta FaZe with 365 points. At second, we have Toronto Ultra at 315. At third, we have Optic Texas at 305. Then at fourth, we have the New York Subliners at 210. At fifth, Minnesota Rocker at 120. At sixth, we have LAG at 110. Seventh, we have LAT at 110 as well. At eighth, we have Las Vegas Legion at 110. So currently, the top 8 qualify at the moment. So, literally 3 people or 3 teams all at 110. So who knows what can happen?
Carolina's only 5 away, and then Miami and Seattle's only a hundo. Like, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Carolina
5th place.
at 9th with
Shit.
1-0 at 5. 10th, Miami Heretics at 100. 11th, Seattle Surge at 100. And then Boston Breach at 12th with 50 bombs. Dude, they have to double. They have to do more than double their CDL points. Not looking good.
Yeah, bro. I mean, 5th place, you can times it by 3, and FaZe still has 5 points on your bitch ass.
Oh my god. That's insane.
That's crazy. Like, I'm hoping next year we get some, like, they're really serious about expansion, or Microsoft steps in and kind of, like, not fixes, but, like, Adam Apicella, like, just come back, bro. Like, I know you got all that footage from Jetpacks. Just release it and start your company and bring MLG 2.0 back.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so definitely hopeful. I'm a Carolina fan, so I'm super hopeful to see Carolina at least make it to champs. Definitely want to see them be victorious here, and definitely interesting to see LAG and Minnesota Rocker so high.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would have thought LA and Las Vegas would have been above them, but
Yeah.
that's interesting. It's kind of cool though. Like, I mean, even for us personally, like, yeah, FaZe is always cool. I mean, Legacy org, so is Optic, and we're fans of Optic. It's cool to know, like, all right, hey, we're a top 3 team, but also being a Carolina fan, like, oh shit, we got another one to root for to get into the top 8. So it's a cool dual-sided thing.
Dude, imagine if like Carolina was like a top tier team. Like imagine if they were in the top 4.
Bruh.
That'd be fucking crazy.
We would be balling.
I'd be
I'd be
lit.
so happy.
I'd be
Oh,
lit.
dude.
I'd be
I'd
lit.
definitely buy a jersey.
I would too, bro.
Was it? Yeah.
I would too. That's gonna wrap things up here, and then we're gonna go straight into the what is going on here?
Oh, it showed up, huh?
Then we're gonna go straight into the Thursday night bracket here. So I'm gonna pull up the bracket, and we're gonna do little predictions here. So we're gonna go into winners round 2. So we have the first matchup being Atlanta FaZe versus the Miami Heretics. This is gonna be a hard one, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go do FaZe.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, sure. That's the hard one.
Hey, fuck yeah. I feel like this bracket's gonna look like we played it safe, but it's literally like, come on.
Come on now. Now we have
Come-
LAT
like, come
versus the
on.
New York Subliners on LAN. What are you thinking here?
Or what if LA did some shit? I ain't gonna lie. Like West
Yo, low
Coast
key.
versus East Coast?
Low key, bro.
Like,
What? LAT definitely has a chance to upset New York.
I feel like Sid, bro, like, you know, he was mentioning his hand issues on, didn't know Zuma was streaming or whatever, like, leaked it. Like, what if that's actually, like, still truthfully a thing, and it's just, like, that's why he's not performing to, like, say, his Vanguard. Like, I thought he was really a fucking crazy Vanguard last year. He was nasty. But, I don't know. I would say Subliner still, but there's, like, I mean, there's a chance Los Angeles, like, where's this going to be at? Toronto? Oh, they're going to be smoking absolute pack. Yeah, put Thieves on here, bro.
All right, bet. We got Dan Ghosty, faded and sedated,
Yeah.
taking care of the New York Subliners. I like it. So that means
Sorry.
that what Miami comes down here.
No, it'll be.
Oh, you right,
above
you right,
Legion.
right here.
And also on elimination round 3, I think they flip flop, if that makes sense.
Do they?
But it doesn't. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
When we
And
get there, we'll
then
see.
New York coming down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say Legion on this, but because Miami hasn't won. Oh fucking.
Oh shit. Well, they do have Johnny on their team, so who knows?
Oh.
I don't know. Let's go back up to here real quick. So we got Toronto Ultra versus Seattle Surge.
Ultra.
Toronto Ultra. Okay. Then that means Surge comes down here. Okay. Then Optic Texas versus the Carolina Royal Raven.
Gary Clayster.
Gary Clay and company.
That's
but
crazy. Our favorite teams play fucking
that is awesome.
first. Yeah.
Alright, Carolina. Boom. Boom. Alright, so now elimination round 2. Or round 1. So Miami
going
versus
LV, bro.
Legion. You're going Vegas?
Yeah, I still want to go Vegas.
I like that. Alright.
Oh shit. Oh hell yeah.
That'll work.
Veg ass. Let's go, baby.
And then we have New York versus the Boston Breach.
I gotta go. Yeah.
New York, dude. That's an easy one. Then we have Seattle Surge versus Minnesota Rocker. Man, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm kind of feeling. I got my pick. What's your pick?
I'm gonna say Seattle.
I was also thinking Seattle. I like that. So we have Minnesota Rocker getting eliminated, Boston Breach getting eliminated, and Miami getting eliminated from the
Damn.
tournament. And then we have Carolina versus LAG. And you know what the fuck's good.
You already know.
You already know.
It's
Carolina.
it's car season.
This car season, no LA, no lag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not lagging. Okay. Then we have
All right,
Vegas versus New York.
so I think New York.
All right, so Vegas gets eliminated in New York. Advances to round 3 right here.
See, here's where I'm confused, bro. Like I think those go forward, but FaZe and Toronto would be like Optic would
Here.
be against NY if they
Like over
lost,
here.
as an example. Yeah.
They be over here, and they be over here.
Yeah. Pretty sure because I watched Scump and them do theirs. I was like, it flips on round 3, but it really ends up being the same kind of like
Hmm.
because in the elimination finals, the best is gonna face off regardless.
Okay, and then we have the Seattle Surge versus the Carolina Royal Ravens in elimination round 2.
Carolina going
Carolina,
on a run.
baby. Carolina.
Fuck them. Clayster gonna read them kids.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna Stairglitch the shit out of them to get that W.
All right, so now we have FaZe versus LAT. We're going to go ahead and advance FaZe to next round winners finals. And LAT drops down to here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have Toronto versus Optic Texas. Ooh, this is gonna be
I think Optic, but they're gonna lose to in the winners. Optic is gonna lose in the winners finals, but they're gonna beat Ultra here.
all right. So they beat Ultra.
Yeah.
So Toronto comes down here, and OTX advances.
All right.
Okay, and then so New York versus Toronto.
I'm going Toronto for because it's a home
True.
plate
Oh
cheese.
man, I don't know, man, because the home crowd cheese might be a buff for the Optic Texas. Oh my
in
god.
Ultra at
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah. But hey, we're already here. All right, so we're gonna
I
do
got you.
Toronto here, NY. See you fucking later. Carolina versus LAT.
I'm going Carolina, bro.
I like
They
that.
on a
It's
they on a
land.
run.
It's
Yeah, you be like
land
that.
too. You know what I'm saying? All right, good deal. This was gonna hurt my heart. Carolina versus Toronto, man.
That's so ultra. Good run. They got some points. They get some money.
Yeah. Then we have OTX coming down here.
Yup. And I got them beating Toronto
And boom,
again.
OTX.
And we back and we fucking winning, baby.
Hey.
Realistically, I think FaZe is gonna win if we get like that. Even if it was anyone else, obviously, I think. But Optic and FaZe would be the best matchup, and it's literally a coin toss. It's how they show up. It's what's going on. I mean, Drazza could eat a fucking bad glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit could be so different, but you don't know. So I think I'm just gonna go Optic because I'm a fan. But in reality and logistically, just what we have seen the past, series, FaZe. Fan pick, Optic, reality, FaZe.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna save this as a copy. Then we're gonna go up here. Here, pictures, BLINDCOUNTER, and then bracket Toronto. Save. Boom.
Boom.
All right, like that. That's going on Twitter. All right, well, good deal. That starts Thursday, which is going to be the 16th of May. And then things are going to round out on the 19th of May here. So super excited, ready to get the show underway. Toronto Ultra hosting the event. Then moving on into some other news, we have the Major 3 qualifiers top 5 overall KDs for the split. At Stellium, number 1 at 1.30, Scrap number 2 at 1.2, Fred at number 3 at a 1.15, Simp with a 1.14, and Gwen with a 1.14.
Bro, when we say Gwen's shooting, he's literally shooting like Simp.
Dude, so look, I mean, look at it. We got three top 3 teams, and then we have Carolina. We got FaZe, Optic, Ultra, and Carolina in here. So Gwen's definitely a superstar, dude. He's been shooting this season for.
He's another one. He's another one, bro. Like, get Gwen and Ghosty on a team and just build around those, bro. Hold up.
Gwen, Ghosty, Illy.
Bruh.
Bruh.
That might be. Damn, really is top 3 team. Yep. I mean, it is what it is.
Then going into some other news here, we have some interesting storylines going into Major 3 in Toronto. Atlanta FaZe are 2 series wins away from tying the all-time CDL win streak record and 3 away from breaking it. Also, we have Optic versus FaZe final. And, I'm sorry. If we have an Optic versus FaZe finals, this would be the first time since 2017 for the same 2 rosters matched up back-to-back in finals. Then also, we also have, it's been 13 tournaments since Optic last victory, which is the longest drought their organization has had in their 15-year history.
Man.
Yeah, that's insane. Then going into another stat, we have 5th through 11th seeds are 20 CDL points apart from each other. That's actually insane as well. And then also we also have AKIIRA has had finals appearance every season of his career and is still looking for his first this season. Cool little stats there.
Yeah, AKIIRA, I mean, I think it's just like the team, not chemistry, but I should say like teamwork kind of fucking him here and there.
Huh.
Interesting. Yeah, shout out Brian's stats. I mean, that's a lot of information.
That is. I don't know how he keeps up with it.
Man.
Then going into some other news here, we have a Call of Duty League 2024 fan survey. And it looks like here the fan share counts respondents for 1 or more CDL teams. How to interpret fan share. For each 1 Surge fan, there are 15.7 Optic fans. So Optic is number 1, Toronto's number 2, FaZe at number 3, LAT at number 4, Carolina at number 5, New York's at 6. Dude, holy shit, man.
Yeah, what?
This is insane. That's a cool little stat there. And then also the most popular players to date. All of Optic Texas is top 5. So we have Shotzi at number 1. We got Dashy at number 2, Scrap at number 3, Kenny at number 4, and Pred at number 5. And then if we go over to the non-Optic players, we have Scrap, Clay, Attach, Ghosty, and Envoy being the most popular players.
Shout out, I mean, Ghosty being on that list is, obviously he was on Optic last year. Attach and OG, Clayster, Envoy was on Optic at one point, but Scrap, Envoy, Ultra is pretty popular. So I could see that.
Yeah.
You think there'd be some other ones on there though? That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they.
Hey, people talk about Scrap and Optic. I mean, Scrap a free agent. Scrap a free agent after this year. I'm just gonna.
Kenny, we'll see you fucking later.
Would you take that though? Say we win champs with Kenny, I'd keep Kenny.
I don't know, man.
Because he'd be so proven at that point. He'd be obviously the fucking catalyst for getting that ring, and then if he won a second. But scrap is fucking nasty. I think it would guarantee a lot of fucking money out of wins.
Yeah.
If he were to join Optic, which is something we haven't really done in a minute.
Absolutely. And then going into some other news here, we had the Dashy 1 versus 20 go down this this past week here. And dude, this was the funniest shit I've ever seen from like some
Call of
crazy
Duty,
stuff.
anything, like we were dying laughing, bro.
Dude, let's go into a live listening of like Dashy and Zen with one skit.
So you play competitively, right? Do you play like on a pro team, or you just?
I was in WXC, but
Oh,
WXC?
shit.
yeah, the
Look at
women of
City.
Call of Duty.
Help me out with this. Then you familiar with this? I'm not. Gonna be honest. I'm not too familiar with like
I am familiar with that league. Yes, I am. It's
Yeah.
it's the women's Call of Duty league. Yes.
How does that work? Do they got tournaments?
Yeah, they do run some tournaments.
Is there lands?
No,
Okay, so it's just
it's
online.
online.
online. Yeah, it's online.
Be honest. Are you godlike? Are you shitting on people, or are you just like
I mean, I got a few accusations.
accusations?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So you play competitively, right?
He asked this girl, "Are you shitting on people?"
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Then we got another
Zenny's
clip here of like I don't know what's going on here.
Keelan, who's Jeff?
There's this light. It's in the back. Right now.
Keelan, who's Jeff?
There's this light. It's in the back.
That's not a big deal right now. Don't
Keelan,
worry.
who the fuck is Jeff?
Don't worry about it. That don't
Jeff.
matter right now.
It don't matter right now.
right
She
now.
put it. She
That
put
don't
it
matter
on
right
a
now.
hold. It's kind of rough. Right now.
Yeah,
He
who's
muted
Jeff?
you.
Damn, Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Damn, Jeff.
Jeff dropped to his knees in the Walmart.
Damn, Jeff. Then we got a little side quest.
Highlights. Shout out Rav.
This was
Yeah,
one of
right.
the screenshots, of course. We got Dashy at the top, we got Zinni on the left-hand side, and we start off with 20. The plan is to get down to 1 over the course of a few hours. Have conversations, different rounds, girls get eliminated, and then, you know, it does remind me, just looking at this, of that kind of classic Zuma 1v4 against, like, was it Jenna or whatever her name was? I even show that was going on back then, you know, it kind of gives me those vibes. There was some quality Photoshop jobs going on as well here, so as we start to narrow down the numbers, I saw this flying around with you know, a couple of imposters, shall we
Look
say.
at Ali.
We got
Ali.
we got Ali Cat bottom right, you guys might not know. He's not actually there, of course, you guys can tell because they don't have the mute logo, right? But you know, just entertaining as always. There was also this because, look, I'll share a couple of clips in a second, just to clarify what this clip refers to. The WXC is the women's COD league that Ali Cat put together and runs, and of course Zinni and Ali Cat, you know, they used to be together, now they're not anymore, so you know, that's why Zinni was kind of getting cooked for this one, but it was entertaining. I will just mention some drama before we get on to the actual clips themselves and the way this concluded. There's always drama, obviously. So this Angelina girl who said the following, just got kicked from the 20v1 because someone is lying that he is my ex. Like, what's going on? So this apparently refers to Money B. I don't really know why, but this Angelina, I think she was in one of the clips we're going to show in a second, and then she got kicked from it because Bose was saying that they like dated or something, and therefore that was problematic. I don't really know. Anyway, she tweeted this out, kind of you know, linking this screenshot of presumably what she was texting Money B, and you know, at Dashy at Methodz, trust your source though, whatever's going on here. So yeah, pretty wild. And then Bose tweeted a couple of things out as well. A lot of y'all got fur, you know what, as for a rat, I guess is what he's saying. So yeah, you can't stop the drama, can you really? So there was this one girl called Coco, right? And often, you know, what you'll find on these shows is that the girls, you know, they'll try and say something about themselves, and maybe they'll try and, you know, leave certain elements of what they've done in their personality slightly behind the scenes for Dashy to try and figure out or whatever. And, you know, so this girl, Coco, shall we say, like, X-rated content creator, to put it bluntly, you know, there was some realization maybe they were had over due courses or exactly what was going on there. There was also this, which is hilarious. So these two girls, and I'll share the clips of these two in a second, and, you know, Dashy got on rather well. Was in
What the clips at, man?
Crazy game or anything.
What a clips at?
Softness
Here we
and
go.
girls friend.
Of course, the champion Lillian in the end
South
was
Texas.
Different kind of like way.
We
of
lock
acting.
in.
And I also dated girls for the last 4 years, so I have a
Whoa.
different kind of, like softness. I think I have
Damn.
a different kind of.
Dating
So-
girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're bringing something different to the table here.
Absolutely something different.
Okay.
Maybe some friends. I'm just joking.
Maybe some friends.
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah,
the
Alright,
Rizzler.
Definitely a different.
I got OnlyFans. That's what I was wondering. I was like,
This
maybe
is
we could duo
hilarious.
up. You feel me?
Duo up?
Duo up?
So do you so you play competitively, right? Do you play like on a pro team or you
I'm
just?
a soundboard that shit.
Dude, you need to, bro.
A
Yeah.
duo
WXC.
up?
Yeah, the women of Call of Duty.
Help me out with this. Then you familiar with this? I'm not gonna be honest. I'm not too familiar with like
I am familiar with
He's
that league.
alive.
Yes, I am. It's
Interesting.
it's the women's Call of Duty league. Yes.
How does that work? Do they got tournaments?
Yeah, they do run some tournaments.
Is there lands?
No.
Okay, so it's
It's
just
not
online.
online. Yeah, it's online.
Be honest, are you godlike? Are you shitting on people, or are you just like
I mean, I got a few accusations.
accusations?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already thinking Valorant gamer. Is this
Oh,
like? Is this a reach?
Dude, Brandon, you literally know me.
Oh shit! Oh,
Like, what are you saying?
oh what's good?
wait,
What's good?
wait,
What's
wait,
your
wait.
name? What's your name, by the way?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean he knows you?
What do you mean by
I've
that?
literally hung out with him before.
Really?
Yes.
Listen, I could
He
explain.
knows my first name. Don't even
Okay.
go there.
It's Paige, right?
First thing he said, yes.
It's Paige,
First
right?
thing you said to me is, everyone said
True
you were
religion.
6 foot. And I was like, bro,
Wait,
I'm
wait, that's
literally
facts.
5'7". Yeah. that's
Whoa,
the
you're
first thing you said to me.
capping. She's capping. Big Z, listen.
I was
5'7".
literally with you and Matt. What do you mean?
With Matt.
I got truffle fries, and I have rigatoni
How
bolognese.
old are you guys?
So I'm 26.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
30,
this is
so you can call me
hilarious.
mommy.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
He just gets up.
That's a round two. That's a round two. You know what I mean? When we're little,
Okay.
we get to know each other a little bit more.
Rigatoni bolognese.
I almost just passed out and just
I'm a
bashed
fan.
my head on the wall.
Alright, we'll see.
Listen. I like where this has started. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
I'm a fan. I'm a
All right,
fan.
we'll see you
Alright,
guys
we're
soon.
fans, we're fans too.
I'm a
Listen,
fan.
I'm a
appreciate you
fan.
guys.
I'm a fan.
Listen, listen, gang. We got twins off the rip. We got a two. Listen, 2 for 1.
The red shorts is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Listen.
Put this into Call of Duty terms. That right there was like a 2-piece first blood nade spot.
That's
like, like insane dopamine. Like you start the round,
I
you're
like
on
that
main
analogy,
stage,
Big Z.
2-piece frag, you get 2 kills, 4v2, you're on top of the world.
Yeah, we're brain dead.
That was
Listen
as
to
good
you.
as
We're
it
brain
gets
dead.
when it comes to the forwardness.
If my power goes out, quote unquote, randomly, you know what I mean?
He's just doing some fucking
I'm trying to
pull-ups.
fix it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm trying to
He
fix
Turn my
really
camera
is.
every hour. We'll see what's going on.
Oh my
All
god.
right, let's bring in the next contestant. Oh, we're heating
Absolutely.
up now.
I
Okay.
have not made content
Oh
with
my
another
God.
dude in those 9 months that I've been single.
So it's all old.
Yes.
Yo, you been on browsers, bro?
It's all,
You've been on Brazzers, bro?
We just gotta cut
No.
to the chase.
I have not.
Have I watched one of your shit before? I'm joking.
Dude, I'm
and
trying.
congratulations.
I'm trolling.
Congratulations to
Let's get it,
Lillian.
Lily. Let's get it.
Congratulations to
Get your
Lillian.
mom on here.
Come on.
Get me ready here.
I'm
Get the
trolling.
mom
I'm
in.
trolling. Dude, this shit,
What an
dude,
absolute
soundboard
pleasure.
that bitch.
Let's get it,
bro.
B-Red.
What an absolute
Much love.
pleasure.
I'll be there for Christmas.
Yay!
Let's get it. I like that gumbo. Well, I'm gonna try it.
Gingerbread house ready for you to make.
Absolutely.
was
We'll
awesome.
try that gumbo too.
So I thought quite a wholesome ending actually, really. But we know that
That's
Dashy's been on.
hilarious.
That shit's funny as fuck, dude. Oh my god.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Oh yeah, this is kind of.
Then we had Kason hosted a $25,000 tournament on Call of Duty and just had like a bunch of random people like streamers, influencers, whatnot. But Bronny James, which was LeBron James's son, played in the game and apparently was one of the best, if not the best person in the lobby.
Yeah.
And they think that he's hacking because look at this clip here.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's gonna slide over into B site on high rise, start pre-firing
That-
randomly as soon as some guy rounds the corner, bro.
Unless he was nervous and like just like has a mouse trigger and hit it like that. I don't know, bro. Like
I mean, why would you just start sprinting and then just?
you can't really sound whore from there.
Dude, he's hacking, bro.
Yeah.
Bronny James hacking? Question mark.
Huh.
Then moving on here, then we also have rank play is chalked because you can call in UAVs, rockets, all this stuff, dude.
shit.
Yeah, this is bad, bro. Like PC
What?
rank
That is not
is
good.
fucking chalked. dude. You got a guy shooting nuke
There's no
out of
way,
his
bro.
shotgun. Yeah.
Might be so smart. Oh, he's trying
Then moving on here, then we also have
Is
leak.
this real, bro?
I don't know if this is real or not, but this shit would be sick as fuck if it was. But
I know it says official, not official.
I don't
Is
know.
this, hold up. Click that F.E. Fernie comment. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, well.
Well, anyhow, well, we're moving on
Not
here.
yet, not yet. No, eventually. Yeah.
Eventually. Then we have some new Call of Duty leaks for 2026 and 2027. If anybody is curious, we have Call of Duty 2026 will be a Ghosts title from Infinity Ward, codenamed Project Devilwood. So Ghost 2 coming out in 2026. Then Call of Duty 2027 is Advanced Warfare 2 from Sledgehammer Games. Yo, let's go, dude.
Jetpacks?
You might be seeing something like that. Then hey, you never know. Black Ops 3 might be coming because we have Ghost, Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 will be the successor to that. The Black Ops 3.2. Who knows?
I wonder if we're gonna be in this like 20-year cycle now.
That'd be crazy if it just kind of
Or a
just
10-year cycle. Just like I don't know, man. That's interesting.
It would be interesting. But that's all the topics I had for this afternoon. I know it was kind of a shorter one here, but a lot of preparing and not much going on before the major here. Just some crazy games, and then growing into the major here. Not feeling so well, so I'm a little off too. But I hope it was not too terrible of a show. But like always, man, I appreciate you, Mr. Mane.
You too.
I don't know if you got any closing comments or anything like that.
It's gonna be awesome to have you here. We got to figure out IRL for whatever I can do. Sunday's gonna be iffy for me. Just shout out if anyone's watching, but we're gonna figure something out during the major down here in Charleston. So it'll be pretty cool. A little different for Blind Counter for 31. We're entering a new era as we get to the final part of the Call of Duty season. But yeah, it's been fun so far.
I'm excited, man. I honestly like this weekend's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait. It's been well overdue to come see the boys, so I'm gonna go hang out with them. Kick back, relax, do the damn thing, go to the beach. Who knows? I'm ready. I'm ready to see the boys. But
be in his gym, trying to get right before get this shit going.
Yes, sir. Well, all right. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode here. If you guys made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Drop a like on the video. Leave a comment what you'd like to see next. If anything that you'd like to see, leave us a like here on YouTube, Twitter. Dude, where else are we at, man? We got Apple Music, Spotify. I can't keep up with it, man. We're everywhere. So
videos Wednesday on YouTube. We're gonna try and do a little something with shorts because I know long form not everyone has the time, but I know there's some news that people need to hear, or even just us blabbing our opinions. You're gonna hear it one way or another, so be on the lookout.
Hey, yes sir. Well, we really appreciate you guys, man. If you guys made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Peace. I started short circuiting after a while. That was, oh my god, I'm hurting.